Hi, I'm Jill with the West Regional Branch of the Mobile Public Library, and today I want to recommend to you Zootopia. It's one of my favorite of Disney's recent movies. Well, fairly recent movies. This has been out a few years. It's set in a Zootopia. It's a city that is, all the characters are animals. You got the detective Judy Hopps as the main character. And one of the things it does really good is it shows discrimination and kind of explains that at a level that children can understand, but then adults in the real world can also clearly identify with. But at the same time, it offers hope in the sense of making connections with people and not making assumptions about people based on genetics about things they cannot help. And then it's also a good little adventure comedy mystery thing because Judy Hopps is a police detective, and she stumbles upon a mystery and solves it and saves the city. So I'd highly recommend it, and I thought it was just a charming Disney movie. Check that one out if you have not seen it yet. It's also another one of those ones that most people who have children watch the Disney movies, but if you are one of those people who's like, oh yeah, that's for kids, I'd say give it a shot, even if you are an adult who doesn't typically watch these animated shows, because they said there's a good story, good characters. It's very enjoyable even if you aren't 7 years old. For food, I want to recommend pork belly. It's the same piece of meat that is used for bacon or salt pork, except for instead of salting it and curing it like you do bacon, it's just a piece of meat from the pig, and if you cook it like really low and slow, the fat part gets really soft. It's like pork butter, and then the meat part just super tender, shreds apart with a fork like pulled pork does. So that's not a way we typically have it here in the South, but I've had it as like an appetizer that way, and in some Asian restaurants, and it is so good. So if you see pork belly on a menu, I say give it a shot, or look up a recipe online and try to make it, because it's a cheap cut of meat, and it is, you do it the right way, it is absolutely delicious. And I mean, I wouldn't recommend eating too much of it as sitting, but a small portion is great. Anyway, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you have been watching and eating lately, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.